Okay, the next thing we're going to cover is modifying the way Outlook Web Access looks and feels. And you can see here that by default we have three panes. The far left one is our folder list, the middle one is our message list, and then over to the right is our reading pane. Sometimes, just to get a little bit more screen real estate, you may actually want to turn off some of these panes. So if we want to hide the folder list, it's as simple as clicking on these double arrows up in the upper left hand corner. You can see that it just hides them. And now I have a much larger view of my reading pane. If I want to bring that back, it's as simple as clicking on the arrows to the right, and that's back. You can also change the size of these three columns by just hovering over this vertical line that you'll see on both sides. Just hovering over it until you get the double arrows and the double line, and you can click and drag, and then it resizes this window. It's that simple. If you're a person who doesn't want to see this reading pane, it's not a problem. You can turn that off. Just go up here to the little gear under Settings, and you choose Display Settings. And here you have a few different options, but let's just look at the one which is Reading Pane. So if I click on Reading Pane, you can see here that I can show the reading pane on the right, which is the way I have it set up right now. I can show it at the bottom, which will show it below the messages, or I can hide it altogether. Now, if I choose that option, it's going to let me actually change it for all messages throughout my whole mailbox or just the one folder. You just want to click OK to this. I can either hit Apply to all folders, or I could have left that off and just had it apply to my inbox. So let's just apply it to my inbox. I'm going to hit OK. And now you can see that I've lost my preview pane. It's gone, my reading pane. It's no longer there. But if I go into, say, my Adobe folder, I still have my reading pane. So that's a nice way of turning that off just for certain ones. Now I do like the reading pane in Outlook Web Access, so I'm going to bring that back. So I'm just going to go back to my gear, choose Display Settings, and I'm going to say Show Reading Pane on the right, and hit OK. And now it's back.